What if your cat has been waiting their whole life for one thing from you, and you never even realized it? Most cat owners believe they already understand their pets completely. But the truth is, there are quiet needs your cat has that almost nobody talks about. And what makes it even more heartbreaking is how simple these needs really are. They are not complicated or difficult at all. Yet when they are ignored again and again, your cat slowly stops asking. Not because they do not need it anymore, but because they learned you would not notice. The first thing your cat has been waiting for is a place high above everything. Have you ever seen your cat jump onto the fridge or climb the highest shelf, and your first reaction was to pull them down immediately? It feels like bad behavior to you. But to your cat, that moment was instinct, not mischief. Cats are naturally driven to seek the highest point in any space. It is deeply wired into who they are. In the wild, height means safety and control. It allows them to observe everything while staying protected from danger. Scientific research has shown something important about this behavior. Cats that have access to vertical spaces experience much lower stress levels. This is not just something they enjoy, it is something they truly need to feel safe. Now think about your home for a moment. Where does your cat go when they feel scared or overwhelmed? If they hide under the bed or behind furniture, that tells you everything. They are going low because they were never given the chance to feel safe up high. Even a small change can transform how your cat feels. A simple wall shelf can make a difference. A tall cat tree near a window can change their entire day. Even clearing space on a bookshelf and adding a soft blanket helps. When your cat finally has a place above the world, something shifts inside them. They stop hiding from everything around them. They begin to watch, observe, and feel in control. And that moment when your cat stops hiding and starts watching, that is the exact moment they begin to feel like your home is truly theirs. The second thing your cat has been quietly waiting for is something most owners never notice. It is learning when not to touch them. Have you ever reached out to pet your cat and they pulled away? Maybe they flinched, ducked, or simply walked off without a sound. Most people ignore that moment and move on. But your cat just communicated something very important to you. Every time you touch your cat without permission, something small changes. It is like withdrawing from a trust account you did not even know existed. One or two times may not seem like a problem, but repeated over days and weeks, that trust slowly fades away. Cats are different from many other animals in one key way. They need to be the one who starts affection. Only then does it truly feel safe and meaningful to them. Research has shown that cats form stronger bonds with owners who respect this boundary. When cats control when and how they are touched, their trust grows deeper. So what does permission actually look like? It is not complicated, but it is easy to miss. It is the gentle head bump against your hand. It is the slow walk toward you with their tail held high. It is the moment they choose to sit beside you or curl into your lap. These are invitations. Everything else is you deciding for them. The hardest part is learning to pause, to sit still when your instinct is to reach out, to let your cat walk past you without trying to stop them. At first, it feels unnatural and even a little distant, but something powerful begins to happen when you wait instead of reaching. Your cat starts coming to you more often, not because they were trained, but because you became someone they feel safe approaching. The third thing your cat has been waiting for is even simpler, and almost no one thinks to do it. Sit on the floor with them. Your cat spends their entire life looking up at you. To them, you are a giant moving through their world. You walk quickly, make noise, and tower above everything they know. From their perspective, that can feel unpredictable, and unpredictable things never feel completely safe. But the moment you lower yourself to their level, everything changes. Your presence becomes softer and less intimidating. You are no longer something to watch carefully. You become something they can approach. Try this one simple action. Sit on the floor a short distance away from your cat. Do not call them. Do not reach out. Just stay there quietly. Watch how they respond. Some cats will slowly come closer. Others will relax deeper into their space, but almost all of them will feel the difference. For the first time, you are meeting them in their world, not pulling them into yours. And sometimes, that is all they have been waiting for. The next thing your cat has been waiting for is something that takes only seconds, but it can completely change how they feel about you. Let them smell you before you touch them. Most people skip this step without even thinking. They go straight in for a pet, assuming their cat will enjoy it. But from your cat's perspective, something important just got ignored. A cat's sense of smell is far stronger than yours. It is how they understand the world around them. It helps them recognize you, read your mood, and decide if they feel safe. When you reach out without letting them sniff first, it feels abrupt. It is like skipping a greeting and going straight into physical contact. The right way is incredibly simple. Before touching your cat, hold out a finger or the back of your hand. Keep it a few inches away and let them come to you. If they lean in or gently bump your hand, that is a clear yes. If they turn away or hesitate, that is also an answer. That small pause changes everything. It tells your cat that you respect their space and their choice. Now think about how many times a day you reach for your cat. Imagine adding just 2 seconds before each touch. That patience builds trust faster than anything else. The fifth thing your cat needs from you is something deeper. Something that shapes their entire sense of security. They need a routine they can rely on. Have you ever noticed your cat waiting at the same spot every day? Even without a clock, they somehow know exactly when to expect things. That is because cats do not experience time like we do. They experience patterns. When you feed them at consistent times, they feel safe. When you play with them regularly, they feel connected. When your daily rhythm stays predictable, they relax. But when that rhythm breaks, something inside them shifts. Small changes matter more than you think. Feeding later than usual. Skipping playtime. Coming home at different hours every day. To you, it feels like normal life. To your cat, it feels like uncertainty. And uncertainty creates stress. Cats who live in unpredictable environments stay on guard. And a cat that is always on guard cannot fully relax with you. Consistency does not mean perfection. It simply means being reliable in the moments that matter. Feed them around the same time. Spend even a few minutes playing each day. Keep small habits that they can count on. Those patterns become the foundation of their trust in you. And finally, there is one last thing your cat has been waiting for all along. Talk to them. It may sound simple, even a little silly, but it matters more than most people realize. Cats do not use meowing to communicate with other cats as adults. They developed that sound specifically to communicate with humans. Your cat created a way to speak just for you. Every time they meow when you walk in the door, every time they follow you into the kitchen or down the hallway, they are trying to talk to you. And most of the time, no one answers back. But your voice matters to them. They can recognize it. They respond to it differently than any other sound. You do not need special words. You do not need a perfect tone. Just speak to them naturally. Tell them about your day. Say good morning. Say good night. Because to your cat, those small moments are everything. They have been communicating with you all along. They have been waiting for you to truly respond. And once you do, something changes. Your cat does not just live with you anymore. They feel connected to you.